Assalamu alaikum. This is Lavan Sharkar. Hello and welcome to my class. I am an assistant teacher of Adamji Cantonment Public School. Today is our victory day and I am very happy to tell you that I am going to open a YouTube channel on Bangladesh and Global Studies for the secondary level students. In my every class, I will take 10 to 15 minutes and I will discuss about different topics from different chapters. I firmly believe that my classes will be very informative and effective for you and you will be very benefited by watching my classes in regular basis. Today, I will not talk on specific topic. Basically, today I am going to introduce you all about all the chapters of our Nine-Ten BGS book. So students, let's get started of our today's class. Here we can see 15 chapters of our Nine-Ten BGS book. Chapter 1. The name of the chapter is The Political Movement in East Bengal and the Rise of Nationalism. Here you all need to know about politics, politicians, political movements and nationalism. First of all, I would like to tell something about politics. Politics is a process where the legal political parties try to gain political powers and to form government so that they can distribute the national resources. Now, politicians. Basically, politicians are the person who are directly related to politics. On other hand, we can say who do politics directly are called the politicians. Now, political movements. Political movements are such movements where the common people try to gain political powers from the rulers. Now, I will talk about nationalism. Nationalism is the feeling of the people of a country. By the sense of nationalism, the people of a country think they are united by their common language or common history or common culture. Now, chapter 2, the name of the chapter is The Independence of Bangladesh. From this chapter, we will learn about our glorious liberation war. In this chapter, we will learn about our different national events like language movement of 1952, Joint Front election of 1954, martial law by Ayub Khan, 6-point demand program of 1966 by Bangabandhu Sheikh Mujibur Rahman, Agartala conspiracy case of 1968, mass upsurge of 1969, national and provincial election of 1970, 7th March speech by Bangabandhu Sheikh Mujibur Rahman, declaration of independence by Bangabandhu Sheikh Mujibur Rahman on 26 March 1971, formation of Mujibnagar government and its activities. Now, chapter 3. The name of the chapter is The Solar System and the Earth. Basically, solar system is the gravitationally bound system of the sun and the objects that orbit it. We know all there are 8 planets of the sun. Among them, our Earth is one of the planets of the sun. In this chapter, we will learn in detail about our Earth's characteristics. Chapter 4. The name of the chapter is The Configuration of Land and the Climate of Bangladesh. Here, configuration means the formation or composition. So, configuration of land means how was our land formed in first. Now, climate. We know all climate is the average weather condition of 30 to 40 years of a place or a country. So, we can guess that in this chapter we will learn about our weather conditions, about our climate, about the negative impacts of climate change in Bangladesh. Now, chapter 5. The name of this chapter is The Rivers of Bangladesh and the Natural Resources. We know all that Bangladesh is a riverine country. and we have a total of 700 rivers. Due to the existence of huge amount of rivers, we are deeply connected to our rivers. From this chapter, we will learn about the locations of our rivers, about the origins of our rivers, and about the importance of our rivers. Now I will talk about natural resources. Before telling something about natural resources, I want to say something about what is resource. Resource is valuable thing or good which has to hold four characteristics. These are utility, insufficiency, visibility, and exchangeability. Now I will talk about natural resources. A natural resource is something found on the earth that is useful to us. Now I am going to say something about chapter 6, and the name of the chapter is the State, Citizenship and Law. At first I would like to say something about state. State is an highest political institution which has four elements like territory, populations, government and sovereignty. Now, citizen. Citizens are the people who are living in a state for long period of time. Now I would like to say something about citizenship. Citizenship is nothing but the status of the people of a country. Like the people of the USA are called the American, the people of the India are called the Indian, and the people of Bangladesh are called the Bangladeshi. Now I will talk about law. Law is the rule which is made by the legislative branch and which is imposed by the executive branch, at the same time which is monitored by the judiciary branch and which will be applied to all people. Now chapter 7, and the name of the chapter is the organs of Bangladesh government and the administrative system. We know all there are three organs of government at least all countries of the world. These are executive branch, legislative branch and judiciary branch. First of all, I would like to tell executive branch, whose main duty to run the state according to the constitutions. Now legislative branch, its main duty to make new law and amends the old laws to the welfare both the state and people. Now judiciary branch, its main work to explain the constitution and observes the activities of legislature and executive branch. Now I will talk about administrative system. Here you need to know what is administration. Administration means legal institutions which implements the law and orders according to the running laws by the high qualified officials of a country. In this chapter, we will learn about our administrative divisions and local government and their activities. Chapter 8, the name of the chapter is the Democracy of Bangladesh and the Election. At first, democracy. At present, democracy is a must-talk topic of the world. Basically, it is the most popular and acceptable government system of the world. Bangladesh has struggled much to receive democratic system as its government. After the birth as an independent state, Bangladesh has accepted democratic government system. In this chapter, we will learn about the democratic conditions of Bangladesh. Now, election. Election is a process to select better on from many alternatives. In democratic system, election plays a vital role to reflect the public opinion. By the election process, the people of a country choose their representative by their voting right. Now, chapter 9. The name of this chapter is the United Nations and Bangladesh. Today, we are not only the citizens of a specific country. Today, we are the citizens of the world. So, we have to know about some international organizations like the United Nations, European Union, ASEAN, SAARC, and others. Basically, United Nations as a global organization which works to establish peace and security of the world. Narrowly, we can say that the United Nations works like a world government. In this chapter, we will learn about the forming background of United Nations and its 6 administrative branches. We know all that Bangladesh got the membership of the UN on 17 September 1974. After the joining in the UN, Bangladesh has played a vital role to establish peace and security of the world by sending huge amount of peacekeeping force. Now, chapter 10, and the name of this chapter is the National Resources and Economic System. Here, you need to know what is national resource. National resources are nothing but the state ownership resources. Now, I will talk about the economic system. Economic system is an organized way in which a state or nation allocates its resources, goods, and services in the national community. There are 4 types of economic system in the world. These are capitalistic economic system, socialistic economic system, mixed economic system, and Islamic economic system. Bangladesh practice mixed economic system. Here, mixed economic system means the combination of capitalistic and the socialistic economy. Now, chapter 11. The name of this chapter is the Economic Indicators and the Nature of the Economy of Bangladesh. In this chapter, we will have to learn about economy, economic indicators, and the nature of the economy of Bangladesh. At first, I will talk about economy. Economy is an entire network of producers, distributors, and consumptions of goods and services by different agents. Now, indicator. Indicator is a thing or a device that indicates specific information or the conditions of something. Now I will talk about economic indicators. Economic indicators is an statistic about an economic activities of a nation. So, by the economic indicators, we can know about the different aspects of our economy. In this chapter, we will learn about our GDP, GNP, economic development process of Bangladesh, obstacles of our economic development, concept about development. We will learn about concept about developed, underdeveloped, and developing economy. And finally, we will learn about the ways of solving economic problems of our country. Chapter 12. The name of this chapter is the Financial and Banking Systems of the Government of Bangladesh. At first, I will talk about financial system. Financial system is a system that allows the exchange of funds between lenders and investors. Now I will talk about bank. A bank is a financial institution that accepts deposits from public and creates credit. On the other hand, we can say banks are the financial institutions that receive money from people and lend this money to others with interest for different purposes. From this chapter, we will learn about the concept of government financial system, sources of income of our country, expenditure of our country, types of bank management of our country, functions of different banks of our country, and the roles of our banks to poverty alleviations of our country. Now chapter 13. The name of this chapter is The Family Structure of Bangladesh and Socializations. Here you need to know about family structure of Bangladesh and socializations. At first, family. A family is a group of people related by blood, marriage or adoptions. Or a family is a group consisting of parents and children living together in a household. Now I will talk about socialization. Socialization is a process by which a man learns customs, rituals, rules, and regulation of a society. Family, same as companion, schools, playmates play vital role to be a social human being. From this chapter, we will learn about concept of family, types of family, functions of family, concept about the socialization process of our country, influences and different institutions in the process of socialization and others. This is the turn of chapter 14 and the name of the chapter is The Social Change of Bangladesh. At first, you need to know about society and social change of Bangladesh. Society. Society is a community of people living in a particular region and having a shared customs, laws and organizations. Now I will talk about social change. Social change is the change of the social structure or in particular social institution or in the relationship between institutions. From this chapter, we will learn about the concept of social change, components of the change in the society of Bangladesh, the impact of industrialization, urbanizations, educations, technology and communications as the components of the change of Bangladesh society and others. Chapter 15, the last chapter of our 19 BGS book, and the name of the chapter is Social Problems of Bangladesh and Their Remedies. At first, we have to know about social problems. The social problems are such abnormal situations of the society that influences most of the people of the society, and everyone needs to work together to overcome this situation. From this chapter, we will learn about the concept of social problems, the reasons and impacts of social change, child labor and juvenile crime, the concept of militancy and others. So student, thank you very much for hearing my today's class. Next time, see you again with a new topic. Till then, Allah Hafiz.